Do you know there is a gadget for every single thing in Canada? मतलब I have read about it, I've discussed with friends, लेकिन unless I've experienced it, realize नहीं हुआ कि there is a gadget for everything. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If this is the very first video you're watching, then hi, this is Jainee Gandhi. I'm an image consultant, a style curator and a sustainable style advocate. Please remember, when you watch any such videos, don't take things as a face value. You have to take it as an experience of the person who's sharing it. Okay, first one. Weather हर discussion में आता है. The moment you talk about Canada, या जब when I was moving from Singapore to Canada, the first thing people said was it's going to be cold, it's going to be cold, it's going to be cold. So now I always thought that when I say it's going to be cold, मतलब it's going to be dark, gloomy, and it's not going to be fun. But can I tell you, sun can be deceiving here. मतलब I'm going to show you a clip right now. It is so sunny, but the weather is -4 degrees. So when I moved here, तो मुझे यही था कि 4 बजे अंधेरा हो जाएगा. It's not going to be fun. Yes, it is cold outside. Yes, it went up to -15, -17. लेकिन there is light. It's not dark and gloomy throughout the day. Okay, the second point is you need a family doctor here. Earlier in Singapore or in India, you walk into a GP's clinic, and then when you go over a period of time, that GP becomes your family doctor. There is no such concept that you need a family doctor. I mean, we go to a doctor, we feel comfortable, and that's just your family doctor. But in Canada, you need an actual family doctor. So you have to register your family, whichever doctor is taking new patients. And once you register your family, the doctor actually interviews you, in the sense the doctor notes down all the medical conditions or any other thing, allergies, medications, anything. And that doctor becomes your first point contact before you go for any serious things with major hospitals. Now, please bear in mind, this is my 3rd month. This is all the research that we had done before and now. So by the time you watch this video, if things have changed, then please do your own research. But when we moved here, we only knew about free healthcare. That healthcare is supported and provided by the state, by the country. But however, healthcare takes a little time to kick in, and you need a family doctor. Keep those 2 things in mind if you're moving new. The third thing is, now this is very subjective to me, okay? I don't like driving a car. So when I was coming here, I have traveled to US extensively, and मुझे पता है that it's a big country, a car is required. लेकिन in Mumbai and Singapore, the public transport like trains and buses, or even Uber or a taxi, all those things were very easy to get. Now in Canada, we stay in the city, we don't stay in the suburbs, and yet the public transport is expensive. I was super surprised. To give you a comparison, Arav used to go to school, which was 2 stops away from where we used to stay in Singapore, and he used to pay 90 cents. Now Singapore and Canada conversion rates are almost same, so the comparison you will understand. But here the train ticket is $3.60, if I'm not wrong, irrespective of where you go. Whether you take 1 stop, whether you take 10 stops, whatever your stop is, the train ticket is $3.60. So if I'm not going for number of stops and I'm just going for 1, 2 or 3 stops, the train ticket is fairly expensive. Even the taxis, like for example, I go to a mall here which is only 5 kilometers away. The taxi would cost me anywhere from $25 to $30 one way. So 2 ways for me to go to the mall, it will cost me $50 to $60, which is so expensive for a 5-kilometer distance. Whereas in Singapore, I would pay $60 from my place to the far end of Singapore. It will cost me $25 to $30 non-peak hours. Both are non-peak hours that I'm comparing. So yeah, local transport and taxis and everything is pretty expensive, which I had no idea, because I always felt that the idea of staying in the city was that I don't have to drive a car, but the trains and taxis are expensive. So okay, the next one is credit rating is absolutely important. Again, you've heard about credit rating, but when you're actually within the system, you realize that it will take some time to build that credit report for you. Now, when you're in a new country, you start your credit history with 0. It doesn't matter how much money you have or don't have. It doesn't matter your phone bills or anything, because you're just starting scratch. So when we are starting scratch, and I have not come here with a job, my husband has come with a job. So in his bank account, there is still, a monthly payment that keeps on going. So his credit rating improves drastically because he does all the bill payments and everything. For me, I only pay my credit card bill and my phone bill. That's it. So for me, it will take time to build credit rating. it got very tricky initially for me because I would go to an IKEA. I've made a payment of $250. I'm trying to make a payment of another $50-$60, but because it's getting closer to $500, my bank will block my card, stating that, hey, you're closer to your credit limit. It's advisable that you make that payment first and then do this. So it takes so much time to get around to all these things. Also in Singapore and India, we've never faced this because they don't have a credit history sort of a concept. But this is something I had no idea, that building a credit history from zero is going to be an interesting learning in the financial journey. Okay, the fifth one is that Canada is not as technologically savvy as Asia, okay? Jab bhi na, when we think about Western countries, we feel, oh, we put Western countries on a pedestal, that because everything launches first in a Western country from a fashion perspective or from technology perspective, or I can only talk about the industries that I have in-depth idea about, but you always feel that, oh, it is launched at these places first. So Canada is a developed country, it's a Western country, and you always feel ki things are going to be much better, or at least at par with what you've experienced. Now I've stayed in Asia, I've stayed in Southeast Asia, and now I've moved to a Western country, and I can tell you that if we crib about internet in India, it's not fair. India doesn't have its systems in place, it's building towards it with, you know, all the service providers. Like in Canada mein, also internet gets so lousy. For example, यहाँ ना trains go underground. In Singapore also trains went 3-floor underground. Lekin I could watch my Netflix uninterrupted on my 4G inside the train. Canada mein, moment I am entering the train station, not even in the train, the moment I'm entering the train station, I know that 30 minutes are gone. I won't be able to reply to anyone. Barely I'll get internet, which is so funny in today's day and age. And internet is like roti kapda makan. So जब पहली बार ऐसा हुआ ना, I was like restarting my phone that why is there no internet, and then I realized कि nobody is on phone. People are either playing games or people are listening to music or closing their eyes or reading books because internet चलता ही नहीं है. For me ना, the train time was something जहाँ पे I would think, I would write, if I had to text someone तो मैं सारे WhatsApp unread वाले तब reply करती थी. लेकिन अभी that 30 minutes I either download something on Netflix या तो I literally close my eyes or there's a book on my phone. लेकिन internet से related कुछ नहीं होगा. The next one is, like I said starting में, all the gadgets for kitchen. मैंने ना हमेशा, I have always heard about Instant Pot, I've always heard about the Ninja Foodie processor, and I've heard about the dishwasher and everything, but there was never a need to invest. I've always had help around in the house to help me cook, clean and everything. तो यहाँ लेकिन तेरा gadgets for everything. मतलब second day when I was using dishwasher, मेरे steel के बर्तन कभी इतने साफ नहीं हुए हैं जितना the dishwasher has done. They're like sparkling clean. Plus Instant Pot, if you follow me on Instagram, so I keep on sharing about my experiences with Instant Pot. I'm amazed कि छोले can be cooked in 25 minutes without pre-soaking the chana and everything. Okay. The next point is, because we are closer to Instant Pot, is the housework. मुझे लगता था it's going to be so difficult, and I used to fret. मतलब our major discussions in Singapore between Vaibhav and me were कि we are not used to managing a house by ourselves. I am used to working. I can oversee. I'm great at planning. I'm great at overseeing things. But when it actually comes to cooking or cleaning, I personally don't enjoy it also. So I don't want to be someone who has to do it as a force and then crib and cry, right? Lekin the housework is manageable. All friends before moving used to tell me this, लेकिन मुझे लगता है ठीक है यार, you're used to it. So housework is 100% manageable. जैसे मैं पहले बोल रही थी, all the gadgets, मतलब dishwasher is a blessing. Breakfast, lunch, dinner के बर्तन तो मैं हाथ से धोने नहीं पड़ते हैं. Just imagine such a big blessing that is from the stickiest of, like, even if I cook matar paneer or I always felt that dishwasher is good for people who just eat sandwiches and all, not for Indian food. But no, dishwasher cleans all kind of Indian food ka bartan also. So the housework is not that much stressful as I thought it will be, which is nice. I never realized. The next interesting thing is कि जब winter months होते हैं ना, क्योंकि मैं तो winter में आई हूँ last 3 months से, In winter months, irrespective of what you wear inside, only your jacket is visible. Then nothing else. Matlab, you could be dressed glamorously, lekin you're wearing the same jacket because it's your winter jacket and your winter boots. So, that, I mean, whenever I used to think of Canada, मुझे लगता था, oh, I'm gonna dress so smart with different jackets and different boots. But those snow jackets and snow boots are so expensive कि तुम 10 नहीं invest करने वाले हो. Like I have one snow jacket, one snow boot. Maybe next year I might think of buying another one, but that's it. कौन 10 snow jackets रखता है? So even if I have 2 jackets and 2 boots, throughout the winter I look the same, irrespective of what I'm wearing. तो whenever I used to create these styling videos also, it was so much fun कि मैं कुछ भी अंदर पहनूं, बाहर तो same ही दिखता है. मतलब I'll share some pictures, right? All pictures look same, only the background changes क्योंकि you're wearing the same jacket, same shoes. Okay, the next one is no bra. Are you with me? Are you listening? क्योंकि तुम इतने layers में होते हो, इतने chunky sweaters में होते हो, you literally can go along your day without wearing a bra. मतलब मुझे तो लगता था, why are not many people sharing about this? इतने chunky और heavy sweaters होते हैं, and you know all the layers that you do, that you could just skip on wearing a bra. And if you're scared or if you're not comfortable with the nipple show, या तुम्हें लगता है कि मज़ा नहीं आएगा if you're not wearing a bra, then just wear nipple pasties, but you can spare your body of the bra. And my last thing of things I wish I knew before I moved to Canada was that Canada has more Gujaratis than even Bombay had. Bombay is the like an extension of Gujarat. इतने Gujaratis है, okay? But jokes aside, in Canada, IKEA में जाओ, Walmart में जाओ, you go anywhere and you find tons of Gujaratis. I'm not even talking about Indians, I'm talking Gujaratis. It is like, we are always amazed. मतलब my kids are like, they're just like, अच्छा यहाँ इतने सारे Gujaratis हैं, मतलब हमें ऐसे लगता है. Fun है. Anyways, so I hope these points are something that will help you if you're planning to move here, if you're planning to move here as a student or with a job, with your PR, whatever it is. These are just some serious, some fun points that will help you. If you've liked what you've seen so far, please hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any more questions. I can definitely help you with whatever little knowledge I have right now. And until I see you next time, bye-bye.